But the show has more surprises for us before this final season ends. In this week's preview of next week's KUWTK, Kim has a grim revelation. At least one of her children has tested positive COVID-19 and another is feeling sick. The beginning of the season 20, episode 10 preview is simple enough. It's all about milestones. Kendall is turning 25 years old. Chris is turning 65. Kendall was born November 3rd, and Chris was born November 5th. That gives us a very specific time frame for when this particular scene was filmed. Kim shared a sweet idea for the mommaker who has everything styling 65 looks for Chris. There are also hints of Kim's birthday party being covered, as she turned 40 in October. This, of course, was her infamous secret tropical getaway. One that Kim announced on Twitter. Given the harsh medical and economic realities of the pandemic, sharing this at that time was controversial at best. Kim also refers to having taken the baby bar, referring to a precursor to the bar exam. It is the first-year law student's examination, often abbreviated to FYLSE. Kim has spent 10 to 12 hours a day studying. Parts of the preview are intended to make viewers feel that Kim is despondent after failing. She is told over video chat that she needs a 560 to pass. We are not told her score, but expect to find out next week. Then, the preview gets to the truly serious part. Kim is speaking about Saint, and it's not good news. Saint T just tested positive for COVID, she reveals. Continuing the phone conversation, Kim adds some further unhappy news. And, she says, North is saying she's feeling sick. Sick doesn't mean COVID, but when one person in the house tested positive, it's worrisome. I'm trying not to freak anyone out, Kim clarifies in a separate clip in the preview. But, the mother of four confesses, I'm just really worried. That is beyond understandable. It is unclear when Saint tested positive, but we can look at the timeline. The series concluded filming in January of 2021. Kim's birthday was in October. Chris and Kendall had theirs in early November. It's not clear how much time may have passed between that, the baby bar results, and Saint's test. But clearly, at the absolute latest, this positive test was in early January. At the absolute earliest, assuming that editing didn't majorly fudge things, it could be in October. The most reasonable guess for the time frame is probably mid-November, based upon reality TV logic. We'd say that it could be later, but no mention of Thanksgiving. Now, as for Saint's well-being, presumably, he is just fine. Assuming that he had COVID-19 at all. The COVID-19 tests are a new technology, and the rapid ones are riddled with inaccuracies. The faster the test results, the more unreliable they are. They can be a real problem. Meanwhile, there were also cases of people getting false positives from those same tests. It would be nice to think that Saint and North were both perfectly okay. But it may be that one or both of them became sick during the pandemic. Many of us have loved ones who had the virus. It can happen to anyone.